Alright guys and gals, what is going on? It is K-Dog's Kennel coming at you with episode 50, the big 5-0 of my Final Fantasy 16 playthrough. We are essentially at the end of the game. Back to their origin is the penultimate mission in the game. It ties into Of Gods and Men, which is the final mission of the game. However, before we do that, we still have some side quests that we need to do. But to trigger them into action, we need to come over here and talk to Otto. So let's go do that.
Still alive, I see. Something tells me that eyesore on the horizon is your doing. How'd you manage that?
It's a long story.
And Big Baby, right on time.
Right.
I am well, my friend. How are you? I just can't believe we're near the end of the game. I mean, like I said, we're gonna these next probably few parts at least are gonna be side quests and hunts, and then should have this game wrapped up by the end of the weekend. So, you guys are not familiar with Big Baby J30, you guys need to be. This channel information is in my video description. He too is doing a Final Fantasy. He's actually cranking out a lot of episodes. I think he just uploaded episode 19 or 20 today.
What does it matter?
But show that man some love. Absolutely love the guy. He's my YouTube brother.
And wiped my homeland from the map.
He does an amazing job. Check out his channel. Subscribe. Give him all the love in the world. Same goes to Holly's Adventures, one of my newest subs. Big shout out to her. She's actually included me in a couple of her videos as well.
None provide any hint as to their true nature, that they would prove the horns of some slumbering demon. Well,
the Dominion's demise was at least quick. Elsewhere, the Republican army cannot hope to contain the chaos engulfing Randalar. Canberra is in flames, and the Empire.
We'll try to get 2 episodes cranked out for you guys tonight. But
I've sent the curse breakers to give them what assurances we can, but right now that amounts to fuck all.
They wouldn't be able to stop what the skies have started in any case. People here and across the realm grow sicker with every passing day.
Could it be that this new mother crystal is like the others? That it draws upon the land's ether? It certainly looked that way from stone here.
Oh, you don't need to thank me, man. Thank you for all the shout out you do for me as well.
The crystal's appearance, would it not?
And as the land's ether slowly rises to the surface.
So as they're talking, I want to kind of elaborate on this. If you watch the last part, we fought Ultima for the first time, broke the 5th and destroyed the 5th Mother Crystal, only for another Mother Crystal to appear in its place, which is called Origin.
In the middle, here we languish, hopelessly entrapped.
Which is where the final battle is going to take place. But like I said, we're not going to go to Origin, not for a few parts at least. So
it's all right. When we faced him at Stone here, Ultima told us his true power quickens in the halls of Origin. Needless to say, we cannot allow that to continue. If we are to stop him, we will have to find a way into the crystal.
How are we going to manage that then? It's up in the sky. And fast as she is, the Enterprise can't fly.
It's a lot to take in. And I reckon we'd all benefit from some time to clear our heads. The answer will come to us. Don't you worry. Ain't that right, Clive?
Right. That's right.
Well, go on then. Bugger off.
I have a lot of videos done, but I'm so far behind in uploading them.
Same goes for you, Clive. You won't solve anything like this. Trust me.
I can understand that.
Go and get some fresh air, right?
Okay, so
Joshua seemed upset.
speak with Joshua. We're gonna do a couple, which I'm sure there's gonna be a couple cutscenes, and we'll get in. We're not gonna do all the final side quests in this part. This is just the start of the final side quests.
Ultima may have created us, but he doesn't make us who we are. Only we can do that. And if he would have us fight for our survival, so be it. It's what we've been doing all along.
Much like Ultima himself, it would seem. His new world being naught but a means to survive. And so, we must contend to decide which of us shall inherit the land. Should Ultima prevail, it will mean death for us all. Of that, we can be certain. But even should he fail, what world awaits us? A withered, godless place, where our newfound freedom will most like prove a chain in itself.
Well, that may be, but a chain can always be broken. As long as one has the will to break it, it won't be easy. It may take generations, centuries of suffering. And that is, if everyone plays their part. But it will happen. And when it does, it will be on our terms. That is the world that awaits us.
Indeed. And what better world could one wish for?
But first, we have to reach that crystal.
I do have a new weapon,
Then it's a good thing I have wings.
which I'll show that off here in a
You
second.
can barely stand, let alone fly. And only the Founder knows what horrors await in those skies. Are you certain about this?
Am I certain? I am the Phoenix. I will do what I must. This is our fight. Remember?
All right. I yield. But only what you must, yes? I'm still your sworn shield.
That you are.
And what of my wings?
Dion.
Lest you forget, you go to stand against a god. I would not have you succumb to fatigue before the fight begins. Ifrit, your brother mentioned that some few of the dominants who had lost their power to you were still able to prime. Is that true?
It is. But their icons no longer submitted to their will.
Then mine will have to be stronger. That you both might save your strength for the battle to come.
You don't have to do this.
If you do, there's a chance you might lose all you have left.
And what have I but regret? My life ended in the Dominion. I fear death no more. Besides, I would have words with Ultima. He has much to answer for.
Oh, cool. Are we gonna have like a trio now?
We are in your debt, Dion.
Some of these late game hunts might prove fruitful.
We can speak of debts when this is over.
Yeah, I mean, we've kind of caught glimpses. Hey,
He speaks the command, he knows he's not coming
you
back.
need to chill out, okay? Come here.
And has come to terms with that.
You can't always run from your brother and
We
sister.
have to. Does it, Clive?
Time to talk to Jill. I only hope she understands.
Good lord. Are we, like, gonna, like, talk to every character before we can actually, like, get going on side quests? Oh, so we... Oh, no, that's the one that's suspended. I thought the dragon was the strongest. We've had a couple dragon fights that have been tough. Probably none tougher than Sfrog, which was the hunt. Where are you, Jill? Oh, you're all the way... Oh, you're in my chambers. What the flip? I would say thus far, like, hunt-wise, Sfrog has been the strongest hunt. Yeah, oh, that's the one you're referring to, Sfrog. Okay. Yeah, he was definitely tough. I don't know what some of these endgame hunts are going to be, but we'll open up that too.
Come to wish on a star.
That might not be such a bad idea. This is it, Jill. You know what I have to do. Why I have to do it. There's no turning back now. This is where our journey was leading us. Where it will end, for better or worse.
I could pray to Metia for you. But you'll be alright.
Oh, your Atlas fight put you on edge. Atlas game overed me 3 times, so I feel your pain.
I promised we'd watch the moon together.
I'll be waiting.
It's not so much that Atlas is difficult. I mean, he is difficult, but it's his moveset that's difficult to dodge and difficult to time, for that matter.
It's almost time. Make sure I have.
All right, bam. There are the side quests. All right, outstanding. Nobody's tool, trial and error, where there's a will, Three's company. All right, so and that right there is Origin. That is the end of the game, right there. We're not gonna do that. Lines in the Sand 2. Duty Undying 2. Under New Management 2. I know that is primitive as to unlocking one of the final hunts in the game. Alright? So, before we do this and start knocking these out, we're going to knock them all out, trust me. I want to give you guys everything this game has to offer and more. I'm just not sure if I'm going to be able to do Carving Out a Niche because that's still locked for some reason. But let's go to the hunt board, see what is unlocked. Nothing as of yet. Okay, that's why we gotta do these side quests. So, alright. My god, there's a lot of freaking side quests in here. At the hideaway. Oh, good god. There is a lot. So I guess we're going to start here. We'll knock out a couple of these.
Sid, I was wondering if you could help me.
It depends what with.
A bearer, but recently freed from his bonds, is keen to join the Curse Breakers. As you know, the work we do is not easy,
I'll have to look.
which is why we test every volunteer's suitability. I was hoping you could oversee this one's evaluation.
I don't mind, but why this one?
Because he wants to be a scout. Our ranks are filled with men and women capable of breaking chains and putting slavers to the sword. But scouting, we're few with the nose for that, which is why we still rely so heavily on Gav. And since he accompanies you on so many of your missions, I thought you might be better placed to recognize the traits in him that we should look for in those who'd fill his boots.
Sounds reasonable.
So you're happy to oversee the boys' test, then?
Yep.
One can never have too many scouts.
Truer words, Sid. I'll let the initiate know that you'll be attending his trial, and that he is to proceed directly to Northreach in readiness.
No time like the present, eh?
No time like the present. I'll await you there.
Alright, trial and error. That's kind of what I was concerned about. I'm like, okay, because, like I said, I don't know how it's going to go.
I don't suppose they could have chosen somewhere
Meet
closer.
Nazir near Northreach, okay? We'll pick up one more side quest, and we're going to tackle a couple hunts as well.
Ah, Clive.
Where there's a will.
Joshua, what's wrong? And don't say nothing.
It's... not nothing. I've received word from Cyril. The Undying have found Father's will. Or something akin to it.
His will? How and where?
In the crypt beneath Rosalith Castle. After Kupka was kind enough to drive out the Imperials, the Undying took the opportunity to recover what relics of the Duchy yet remained. And in the process of doing so, they found a letter from Father.
I'm surprised anything survived down there.
Cyril asked that I join him in Tabor at my convenience. I have been meaning to go, but... would you join me?
Well, duh.
Of course. I want to know what's in that letter as much as you do.
Very well.
It's there and not complete. I wonder if that's the one I thought glitched out on me. The one in the desert that I legit freaked out because I thought it was we'll go take a look at that real quick and hunt board. Yep. The Gorgamera and then the Agni. That butthead caused me a game over, but yeah. So that's the two that we have. Yeah. Alright. We'll definitely take at least one of them out. You know what? I'm kind of over this, by golly. Let's go take out the Gorgamir or whatever the heck it's called. Just because I'm in the mood to take out a hunt. And then we'll get a couple of these side quests knocked out, and then,
Why the hell would Victor take them?
You know, actually, I think we did this before. I need to go to the desert, and then ride out that way.
Ready, go?
Yeah, we had to do all the hunts, or I'm sorry, all of the side quests in Dalamil to get this hunt to unlock.
Right.
And like I said, we'll get this trial and error where there's a will, and if we get any more time, this video might go about an hour and a half. Like, I've been trying to kind of, like, the side quest videos, trying to make them a little bit longer, just because there's a lot more to them. Yep, there we go. We should run right into it. Yep, there it is. Yeah, basically looks like a souped up chimera.
Straight home now.
How you doing? Yeah, you thought I forgot about you, didn't you? Delta, oh god. Delta attack. Woo! This one's quite formidable. He's level 45, I'm level 46. This one should be a formidable fight. As much as I love Odin's attacks, I might even be switching those out before too long. Just for something different. I'm definitely keeping that. That is absolutely my favorite attack in the game. Bar none. Oh god, the dragon's voice. Oh, Ooh, ow. I did a little bit of damage. That's kind of wild. Crap. Don't attack. You know, it's funny you mentioned that. I have not. That's kind of who I want to switch Odin out with. Is Bahamut. Oh, good God. Crap, get over here. I haven't really toyed a whole lot with Bahamut. Bahamut's really one of the main ones I haven't messed with. I don't know how I dodged that, but I'll take it. And you're staggered. I'll take that too. I like Odin, I really do, but I'm getting to the point in the game where insta-killing things is not going to be a reality. This guy's not too difficult, he's just extremely tanky. Crap. Ow. Barely. Jump for attack. Nope, get away. Actually, I probably should have waited on that a little bit, but that's alright. We got dodging down to an art. Except that. Oh, no, I did dodge that one. Holy crap. Woo! Ooh. Oh. There we go. I mean, it's a cool attack, it just doesn't do... Really, headset? My battery's low. Are you kidding me? Or you can wait. You can wait a bit. Usually it's my controller that dies, not my headset. Lightning ball. Really? I lay it down and then you avoid me. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh. I've mentioned that before, that green line, if you pass that green line, you basically reset the entire fight, so don't freaking do that. Whatever you do, don't do that. Thunderstorm. Flames of Rebirth. And Judgment Bolt. Outstanding damage. Almost got him wiped out. Ow, that's... yeah. 60,000? Yes, please. Okay. Ooh. I need you over here, sir. You're getting way too close to that green line. There we go. I just had to get him away from that line. Ooh. Ooh. But we got him. Doesn't matter. Whew. Nice. 15,000 experience, 120 ability points, 20,000 gil, and 50 renown. And we get a piece of orichalcum, which is something we need to make a really strong weapon. But...
your own size.
Yeah. How you like that, buddy? Just kicked your ass. Nice. All right, so one hunt down. Outstanding. This one I'm really hoping we can do at some point. Let's go ahead. Let's go up here. North Reach. Trial and error. Here we go. Knock out a couple side quests. Maybe knock out this other hunt that's been hanging around for a little bit too long. The Agni.
Nazaire might at least have mentioned where in Northreach he'd be testing this recruit.
Meet Naznir.
Nervous. Well met, Sid. This is the initiate. Ember, present yourself.
At your service, Master.
Please, just Sid. There are no masters here. Your life is your own.
Oh, of course. Thank you, Sid. The sergeant says you'll be evaluating me at my trial.
To become a scout, yes. You are aware of the dangers inherent in that role.
I am. But I swore I'd face them. Just like the man who saved my life.
And who would that be?
Gav. It was him who found me and freed me. No magic, no support, just one man and his nose. Came and sniffed me out. It taught me what one man can do if he puts his mind to it. And I've been training ever since, so that one day I can be someone's saviour, just like Gav was mine.
I'm sure he'd be flattered. You clearly have good intentions, Ember. And it sounds like you're under no illusions. Stick to this path and you'll make a fine Cursebreaker.
So, what? Have I passed?
You haven't even started yet. Now listen. Not far from here is an Imperial lookout, Eastwatch. The guards there record all their sightings in a logbook. You are to find it and bring it here.
And bring it here, right. Anything else?
No. Sneaking into a heavily guarded Imperial outpost and stealing the logbook would be quite sufficient. You'll need to assess the situation, determine a point of entry, create a distraction and effect an escape, all without being discovered and thrown into an Imperial oubliette.
Ember, Gav isn't our best scout because he can do everything. It's essential that you know your limits.
Know my limits, right. I won't let you down.
It shouldn't be as dangerous as I made out. But keep a weather eye on him all the same, would you?
On my way. All right,
So
Ember.
are we going with him to do this, I guess? Yeah, make for Eastwatch, okay. Alright, let's go... There we go. Let's go to the Dragon area, because it's going to be, well... I guess it really wouldn't matter. Can we ride chocobos? Yes, we can. Yeah, I was actually better off with the other...
Come on. Run
oh well.
the wind.
Okay, I was like, is he with me? Or he might actually go on ahead. That's kind of... That actually might be what I'm thinking. He actually might already be going that way.
These are clean kills. Perhaps young Ember really is ready.
No, he's not.
Or maybe not.
Armed with a defender +1.
Damn
We
it.
got... Oh, good God.
Ember, draw your sword!
I can't!
Then run!
If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
What are you? A Tot Avis. Okay. able to get that off. As I said, I think I'm kind of at the point where I don't want to say that Odin is almost useless to me now, but like I said, there's a lot of enemies in the game that aren't going to be one-shotted. So... Staggered! Thank you for playing, sir. Judgment Bolt. And I might tinker around. I might upgrade all of Bahamut's attacks and put him in the next part. $54,000. Nope, didn't quite get him. Without the Zukin. And it doesn't matter, because we beat him. Sit down, sir. And we get a Dragon Talon, nice.
Ember, are you...
Where'd it go?
Gone. Of course. Scouts really are a rare breed. Back to Northreach it is, then.
Bahamut is where I'm at now. I'm going to take him out tonight. Yeah, Bahamut, honestly, is probably my favorite icon. Like, icon versus icon fight. Titan was up there, but yeah, Bahamut absolutely knocked him out of the water. Alright, so we should actually complete this one pretty easily.
I didn't expect you back so soon. Where is Ember? How did he fare?
I thought I'd find him with you. He must have fled. I followed him to Eastwatch, where I found him being set upon by a wild Avis. He was just standing there. Didn't even draw his sword. I had to step in and take care of things. But by the time I had, he was nowhere to be seen.
Got about 10 episodes to upload right now. Oh, damn.
Apparently not.
I'm sorry, Sid. I knew the boy had a nervous streak, but he seemed like...
The right man for the job?
There's Ember.
I believe this is the logbook you tasked me with retrieving.
Hey? How did you... Don't you tell me you breached the tower while Sid was busy saving your skin.
What? Wasn't that what you asked me to do?
Really?
To bring the thing back without getting caught?
He has you then, his heir. And he did it all on his own.
But Sid, he
did what he thought was best. And now I have to decide whether I agree.
Of course. We'll await your evaluation back at the hideaway. Don't you leave my sight.
Yes, Sergeant.
Yes, it said I know my battery's low.
This won't be an easy decision.
Really? I had to go back to the hideaway? Why couldn't you just give me his evaluation there? Wouldn't that make sense? We got time-wise for about 35 minutes. Yeah. We should be able to get at least a couple more side quests done, and then maybe a hunt.
Welcome back, Sid.
Welcome back, Sid.
Yes. Welcome back.
Yeah, I wouldn't hire him either.
Trip wasn't too much of a pain in the arse, I hope. Truth be told, it
Fast
was
travel.
me who
Makes it
suggested
easy.
roping you in to help with the trial. But from what I hear, things didn't go quite as planned.
No, they most certainly did not.
like it's like on one hand, it's like he did, but he freaking chickened out. You know what? Yes.
Ember lost his nerve in the face of a beast of prey, but he didn't lose heart. He pressed on.
I mean,
he achieved his
he
aim.
was asked to get the book, and that's what he got.
Ask of our scouts.
Indeed it is. Thank you for your honest appraisal, Sid. The fact remains, however, that Ember will not always have a battle-hardened warrior on hand to pluck him from the jaws of peril. All I have gleaned from this trial is that without someone watching his back, Ember is little more than a liability.
Wait, Sergeant. Ember still has much to learn, it's true. And this time he was found wanting. But I'd say he's due a second chance, nonetheless. After all, he did do as you asked.
That's my point.
With a bit of hard work, any hand can be made to hold a blade, and any mind can conquer its fears. But a scout's nose is different. You've either got one, or you ain't. And by sniffing out that log, young Ember here has shown he has a conch and a half. Wouldn't do to waste it now, would it?
Fine. One more chance.
I'll do whatever you ask. I'll spend my days and nights in the pit if I have to.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
I'll show you.
I think if you tell him no, I think Ember might get pissed off at you, but, I mean, I think the dialogue would be the same.
But his heart's in the right place. Just like someone else we know. And if you ask me, we've been leaning on him for far too long. That time the curse breakers took some of the weight off his shoulders, I reckon.
It couldn't hurt.
Just don't tell Gav I said so, will you? I won't have him thinking he's been hard done by. Next thing you know, he'll be asking for a day off. Chance would be a fine thing. Back to work.
Forgive me, Sid. This did not play out as I expected.
Things really do these days. But that's why we need men like Ember more than ever. Men who can make the best out of a bad situation. Remember that.
I will, Sid. Thank you.
Alright, quest complete. Nice. Trial and error. Holy crap. 7,200 gil. Very nice. Breath of Lightning. Pile drive. Pile drive is not one I... That one's done. Did that unlocked anything new? It did not. So yeah, all that's left right now, at least at this juncture, is Agony, but that's fine. Alright, let's go ahead and go to Tabor. Get this next side quest knocked out. Goodness.
Your Grace, my lord, I trust your journey was not overly onerous.
Cyril, you found a letter from Father?
Yes, I have it here. If you would do us the honor, my lord.
I know that I'm coming over, but I see another way to secure a future for our douchey family. I'm gonna let you guys read that. I'm not. Yes, I know. My battery is low. Leave it on there for a bit. Alright, good.
An inheritance.
It would seem the late Archduke penned this missive shortly before his passing.
The day before we left for Phoenix Gate.
What are these plans he spoke of?
His plans for the duchy, Your Grace. Your father entrusted them to my predecessor, the former bearer of the Burning Quill, who entrusted them in turn to me. The complete emancipation of bearers is their stated aim. But your father's dream did not end there. His grace
No, they didn't
also
have to kill him
spoke of
off, no.
building hospices to care for those stricken by the curse, and the founding of a new university to further the development of non-magical technologies. With the blight spreading ever more widely across the twins, Archduke Elwyn saw this as the only means of securing Rosaria's survival.
He wished to see men and bearers treated as equals. To see centuries of common wisdom overturned. Small wonder he did not think it achievable within his lifetime.
But he thought it achievable nonetheless. Had he not, he would never have written this message. Nor would he have entrusted his vision to his most faithful aides. Those who would have stood with you, shielded you from the machinations of the less benevolent personages at court.
It's a pity only they are still with us.
'Tis true that those most loyal to your father were the first to suffer the Duchess's wrath. But one at least remains, and she has come bearing gifts.
What do you mean?
Mayhap it is better that she explain, my lord. After all, the duties entrusted to me by my predecessor extended only to recovering His Grace's will and arranging a meeting with the one who might execute it, or a part of it at least.
And where is this woman?
She awaits you in the archive, Your Grace.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
of course
sir.
you did.
Shall we then?
Okay. Speak with Archduke Elwyn's aide in the requiatory. Okay, I'm guessing that's you.
My lord, your grace. I hardly recognize you. I am GawdLikeMatt, retainer of House Rosfield, loyal servant to the Phoenix and his shields. Your father, the Archduke Elwyn, entrusted me with the delivery of a gift. I only hope you can forgive my tardiness in bringing it to you.
Lift up your head, Lady GawdLikeMatt. You have our gratitude for your service to our house and to our father.
I merely did my duty, as any proud Rosarian would.
My lady, perhaps you could explain a little more? What exactly is the gift you bring?
As I'm sure you know, it has long been the custom for the children of House Rosfield to be presented with certain keepsakes upon their coming of age.
Indeed it has. Our father often spoke of the day when our turn would come.
And had he lived to see it, he would have presented you with the treasures I bear. Matching armbands for you both. Alas, he did not live. Indeed, he was taken from us even before they could be completed. He had intended to claim the Heartstone with which each armband was to be finished himself, but it was not to be. And his gifts remain incomplete.
I see.
It saddens me to bring them before you, as they are. It was your father's wish that you be presented with the finished articles, not these works in progress, but with His Grace long
Yes, I
since
know
gone,
battery is low.
and the stone left unclaimed.
May not be able to get the second episode up, because after this episode I'll have to charge my headset.
And his house is yours. And while I would not presume to insist upon your claiming the Heartstone in his stead, I know that nothing would have pleased him more than for you to do so.
Thank you, Lady GawdLikeMatt.
What say you, Clive?
What else? Of course, my lady. May our father's will be done.
Oh, I am much obliged.
Do you know where we might find this Heartstone, my lady?
I do. Though it may be a matter of a good deal more than simply happening upon it. It is found in the bellies of elder griffins, you see. We do at least know where to find one. A certain specimen has made its nest in Titan's Wake, not far from here.
A certain specimen?
You are most perceptive, Your Grace. In answer to your unspoken question, yes. In fact, this is the very same beast your father meant to slay. I have been tracking its movements since you were but a boy. Were you to slay it in his stead, as men of House Rosfield, it would surely make your father proud.
What say you, Joshua?
What else?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know if this is a hunt or... Slay Samur.
Titan's Wake is to the south of here.
Okay, so Gilded Path is going to be our easiest bet to hit it. Yeah, I don't know if that's a... I don't know if Smur is a hunt or if it's just a random beast. Guess we're about to find out.
Faster!
Another griffin. Oh, I didn't think about another griffin. Yeah, that could very well be. Oh. Yeah, I'm not dealing with you guys. I found out on New Game, level 50 is as high as you can go. New Game Plus, it jumps up to 100, so we're almost at max level.
Joshua.
Well, not quite a griffin, but it's a big-ass bird. Actually, it is a griffin.
There it is.
Yeah, that's exactly. That's a griffin. Good grief. From afar, it just looked like a big-ass bird, but yeah, right up on it, it's a griffin. Ow. Can you get off me, please?
Nice try.
You missed. Oh, you're at level 40. That's actually pretty darn... But I know you do a lot of grinding as well. Yeah, being I'm at the... I don't want to say I'm at the end of the game, but I essentially am. I've kind of read up on just a couple of things. Nothing major. Nothing that can be deemed like a spoiler or anything, but... Oh, good God. You have unique attacks, sir. Yeah, I know how you are about grinding. Not that I'm against grinding, I just don't have the patience to grind. Nice damage, very good damage. Nope. I mean, it's fine, but I didn't want to... There we go. That's the main thing I wanted to get off is the Judgment Bolt. Unbelievable. Over 50,000 stagger damage. That's just unreal. Oh, Kingslayer. Oh! Storm. I know, headset, I swear to God, if you tell me my battery's low, I know. Ooh. I'm starting to feel that levels don't matter that much in the game. They don't seem to. Like most Final Fantasy games, as you level up, so do the enemies and the monsters, but... This one doesn't seem to have that tendency. Oof. Try not to die. No status effects either. That's very, yeah, I didn't even think about that. No poison, no slow, yeah, none of that. Which is odd. I don't think that's kind of a staple of Final Fantasy games, but... We get him. Yes, sir. Enemy slain. No more for you. And we get two heartstones.
Is this the Heartstone?
Okay, let's go into more. It's literally right there. Okay. Go up. We're going here. So does Cyril have another request?
Lord Marquis, if you have a moment.
What is it, Cyril?
One of our brethren lately journeyed across the strait.
Oh, this is a different side quest, but that's alright.
A new avenue of inquiry in our ongoing investigation. He sent an owl some while ago, but we have heard naught from him since.
Was he surveying another fallen ruin?
No. The object of his study was a savior cult that has arisen in Ash in recent years. We believe it may have some connection to the Circle of Malleus, an ancient religion that worshipped Ultima as its god. By gaining an understanding of this new faith, we hoped to learn more of the Circle's original beliefs.
And so you sent one of your brothers to Ash, a continent teeming with orcs and Akashic.
Fully cognizant of the risks, yes. I entrusted the mission to one of the most able of our order, the Third Chair, a master of the arts of combat and survival both. Though he has been silent for some days now, I have thus far refrained from sending any others in search of him, lest they be lost in turn. Yet, it seemed only right to inform you of the situation, given your unique experience of the perils of Ash. For as you so earnestly advised me, it would not do to abandon a man to his fate, when he might yet be saved.
Duty Undying. We'll do that in the next episode.
But Ash is a big place. Can you be any more specific?
Because my headset's dying, so...
The last owl I received from him mentioned a village where he had heard the cult were wont to assemble. Mickleburg was its name. It lies in the southern reaches of Waloed. If aught ill befell him, I expect it did so there.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
You are much too kind, my lord. Go then, with my hopes, and may the Firebird's flame ever burn in your heart.
Duty Undying 2. 50 renown, 1500 gil. I said this time and time again, it feels like Gil has no...
If this new faith really is an offshoot of the
I don't want to say no value in the game, but...
Third chair first, shall we?
It doesn't feel valuable. Like I'm sitting on over 300,000 gil right now. I know battery's low.
Oh, thank the Founder you were safe. The Griffin is slain then?
And the Heartstone claimed.
Heartstone, there you go.
Yes, this radiant luster like frozen flame. It is just as your father described it. Thank you, my lord. Your Grace. Your father would be so proud.
Lady Goditha, the lapidary is ready.
Thank you, Cyril. I will be with him shortly. If you would excuse me, I shall have the stone cut and set forthwith.
Okay.
The armbands are complete. Pray, take them. They are yours.
It's close to 300,000 gil, but I decided to spend it on all the accessories I could buy. I mean, you gotta do something with it. I mean,
it symbolizes unwavering will and devotion, and the graven vines encircling the stone represent the unbreakable bonds between you.
It's a message. Father knew we had enemies both inside and outside the duchy. Enemies who would thwart his vision. Only with unwavering devotion would it ever be realized.
And only if we stood together, as Phoenix and Shield, as brothers in arms. Only then might those enemies be overcome.
Indeed. His Grace knew the enormity of the task he would entrust to you, his heirs. But this was more than just a message. It was a promise. That he would always be with you.
Thank you, Lady Goditha, for remaining the steadfast custodian of our father's will.
Forgive me, my lady, but there is something I don't quite understand. The Undying told me that after Father died, Mother claimed all of the ducal treasures for her own. Even if the armbands were incomplete.
like you, I don't see a use for it. Well, it's like you're limited on how many potions you can carry, and you can find them in the open world, so it's like, okay.
Though I was but a lowly servant, your father,
like, I don't want to say what's the point, but what's the point? You know, like, I don't...
Of the deep love he had for both of you, and his hopes for your future.
Oops.
In the days
after this mission, we're going to hunt the Agni, and then we're going to call it an episode so I can charge my stuff.
The Duchess had ordered her jewelry be sent away from the castle. It was then that I knew she meant to betray us. I tried to warn your father, but it was too
Big Baby says, right? I don't...
reached Rosalith, I knew my time was short. So I took up the armbands and I fled into the night.
At first I thought, you know, having only so many potions and high potions and all the other, you know, curatives that you can put in there or whatever would be a hindrance, because it's like, but really when you claim Ifrit, you know, and you activate your limit break, you can gain health just by attacking an enemy.
He informed me that his Grace's will had been recovered, and that his sons were alive and well.
Lady Goditha, on behalf of my father and all the people of Rosaria, I thank you for your loyal service.
As do I.
I want to see... We're going to do that as soon as this... Yeah, because... Which, honestly, Agni was my own fault, because I wasn't really paying attention to my health. But... Founder's Grass, what are they going to do with this? Oh, just exit. Okay. That was easy enough.
The bands suit you well. It must be gratifying to finally receive the inheritance that was denied you for so long.
It is. And we thank you for the part you played, Cyril.
If you would permit me to play my part a little longer, might I suggest that you make your way to your father's memorial atop Hawk's Cry Cliff? Let him see that you have received his blessing, and that his vision lives on in you.
I suppose it would be churlish not to. What do you say, Clive? Shall we pay Father a visit?
I think we should. I was hoping to be able to offer him my thanks before we left for Origin.
Your father's helm is enshrined there. It has been since the day we recovered it from Phoenix Gate. I prithee claim it. For it too is a part of your inheritance, and I do not doubt that your father would prefer it in your hands than perched upon some lonely rock.
Thank you, Cyril. Come on, Clive. He's waiting.
Is he? There's a will. Visit Archduke Elwyn Memorial. Which is where? Well, where is it? Over here, apparently. Okay. Alright, right, our chocobo's over there. Finally put it in. This is actually kind of a lengthy side quest. But...
Do you really think we're strong enough?
To save the world? Of course. To have overcome...
How is your chocobo faster than mine?
Of that I'm less certain. Especially knowing what we know now. What Mother was truly capable of. But perhaps these plans would have helped.
I was kidding.
Knowing he was with us would have made all the difference.
Here, I don't want to fight all that stuff. Okay, seriously. Okay, so we gotta go over here. Bombs, I'm really not too worried about you guys. I'm going the wrong freaking way. Should have known that when I realized my... Oh, here we go. Come down here. There's a little path down here.
It's just back there.
There we go. Oh, there's apparently our dad's grave. Okay.
Father always fought for what he believed was right. It wasn't until that night at Phoenix Gate that I realized I had never fought for anything. I always had someone else to do the fighting for me.
No matter how fate conspired against him, he never lost heart, never looked back, never stopped fighting. To me, he was the greatest of men. I've been trying to live up to his ideals ever since.
We all have, Clive. We all have. And we'll keep trying. Because that's what he would have wanted.
What he would have done himself. Even if it meant standing against the very gods in the heavens.
I shall be borrowing this, Father, if I may. That you might watch over us as we follow in your footsteps.
Whoa. Okay, that was kind of cool. Like, he... For a split second, his dad was behind him.
We won't lay you down.
That was actually kind of cool. Not gonna lie, that was actually really cool.
Onward, then?
Onward. To the end.
And to a new beginning.
Bam. Quest complete. Outstanding. Where there's a will, and like I said before, we wrap up this part, we get a rusted battle high. Oh, that's in... Oh, that's cool. You get your dad's helm. That's kind of cool. Yes, I know the battery is still low. But every, like, 90 seconds, my headset's... That's why I know it's like the battery is definitely dying. Joining him, Joshua has joined Clive's party and will remain with him until departing for Origin. Okay. Oh, yeah. I like that. Alright. For the life of me... Where the hell was Agni at? Nope. Oh, nice. All the, Complete. Actually, it might have been. At least, no, maybe this one. I know it was over on this side. Okay, so now this looks right. That's got to be it. Yep, the Agni. All right, so he's right there. Let's get our revenge on this bastard, and then we'll wrap this part up. And then part 51, I'll get uploaded tomorrow. Like I said, that way, not only my controller will charge, but I'll get my headset charged as well. So, yep. Take a right, and then you should be right up here. Oops, I guess it would help if I go in the right direction. There it is.
Straight home now.
Alright. Yeah, remember me? I'm back, bitch. Oh god, collider, I forgot about that. Ooh. Ooh, good God. You know, you're on the lightning rod, sir. Nice guy. Holy crap, we're like weighing him down with this lightning rod. Fire water. You do that all you want, buddy. That ain't gonna hurt me none. Oh, your tail. Oh, and he staggered. Lightning rod. Oh. Oh. Not so tough now, are you, buddy? Very nice damage. 62,000. Ooh. Ooh. Missed. Ooh. Ooh. See if I can't do that again. There we go. Ooh. Ooh, God. Get around. The more he's doing, like damage-wise, the more he's damaging himself because of the lightning rod. Oh yeah, this fight's going a lot smoother than the first one did. Oh God, he died. He bounced on the freaking lightning rod and staggered himself. Not as much stagger damage as I wanted, but you know what? I'll take that. Hi, bye-bye. Ooh, collider. Hopefully I love you, but I can't see with your tail in the way, Bubba. Come on, Bubba. There we go. Alright. Oh, good God. Melting you, sir. See? He keeps getting hit with the lightning rod. You know why? Because he's big and he's stupid. Oh, I was going to try to get you on the... I love you too, Bubba Bear. Flames of Rebirth. Alright. Alright, Bubba. Glider. Ooh! Get dodged it in time. This should take him out. Maybe. And it does. See you later, Agni. Thanks for playing. Yeah, that was a much better fight. Holy hell. And a stone tongue, which is awesome. I think I need that for my weapon.
Heard warmer welcomes.
Whew. That felt amazing. Alright, before we wrap up, Oakley, I love you. What are you doing, my sugar? Mwah. I love you, Bubba Bear. I swear, you only want attention when I'm trying to work. Alright, a couple quick things I want to see.
There's something about it.
Thank you. That felt good. That lightning rod really made a difference in that fight. Because, like, every time the Agni would attack, he would basically damage himself from the lightning rod. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27. So we should have 5 hunts left. There are 32 hunts in the game. 27 and 5 is 32. So keep that in mind. I want to see if I have enough to upgrade my weapon. And then I'm going to wrap this part up, get my headset on the charger, take my nighttime stuff so I can get to bed and get up early tomorrow. Trying to do at least one of these episodes a day because I want to get this wrapped up.
Same for you, dear.
Nope, not yet. What do I need for the GawdLikeMatt? I need a piece of dark steel, and I need one more orichalcum. I'll take it. But, alright, gang. That is going to wrap up this episode. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. In the next episode, we're going to do a couple of side quests that will unlock some of these last 5 hunts. That being an Inconvenient Truth and Nobody's Tool. That's the first 2. And then also under New Management, that unlocks. I want to save. Let me look at my notes here. Hang on one second. Let me. That one's done. Okay, so then 1, 2. Completing Nobody's Tool unlocks 2. An Inconvenient Truth unlocks 1. And then under New Management, which I was just on here, that unlocks the last 2. So under New Management is 2. An Inconvenient Truth is 1. And Nobody's Tool is 2. There's our 5 hunts. That's the ones we're going to focus on over the next couple of episodes, so that way we can complete all 32 hunts. And like I said, I do plan on New Game Plus. I'm going to play New Game Plus off stream, but I am going to literally make a hunt side quest video. It's going to be a 32-part series showcasing every hunt, how to get it, etc., etc. I know it's battery low. I'm getting ready to sign off. Shut up. But in any event, guys, that is going to wrap up this episode. I want to sincerely thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you would, pretty please. It does help the channel grow. Also want to give a shout out to my sponsor, Poggers. You can find their website at www.drinkpoggers.com/Kennel. Using my code word will net you 10% savings off everything on their website. So do check them out. And I will catch you guys in the next video of Final Fantasy XVI as we approach the end of the game. So